So we was talking about your relationship, your past relationship, and so you after this last time you caught him cheating with the girl and blah blah blah, did you leave him? At what point did you say, like, what happened next after that when you pulled up and he was upstairs, he heard you way downstairs?
Man, I just stopped fucking with the nigga probably like 2 days and just was like, nah, you know, I love him, and he just fucked up all in the head, period. Just accepted this.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Like, when a female's in love, like, what goes through her mind? Let's say, what makes a female keep messing with a guy that makes her feel, what's the word I want to use? Incomplete, or he's unhappy, like, but she in love. How can you be in love with a guy that makes you unhappy, or you go through so many trials and tribulations, like the cheating on a constant basis? Like, what makes the girl keep going back?
I think that it could be, it's all a mind thing. Because the reason why I kept going back to my husband is because that I'm a high believer in marriage and the Bible, and I've tried to read and intercede and see what I did wrong to cause him to do this. But then at that point, I got to blaming myself when I really wasn't doing shit wrong. This nigga was just a dog.
Yeah.
But that's basically it. And people is afraid of change, you know, especially women. It's kind of hard to start over and just keep constantly starting over. And then if you don't start over, you don't be with nobody, then you get the fucking whoever you want to fuck, and niggas think, oh, well, she a hoe.
Yeah.
Type shit, you know what I mean? But if you're not with nobody that you're constantly fucking every day, then I mean, what the fuck? Okay,
so let me ask you this. Could you be with somebody that treated you right, that you maybe not attracted to? Is that possible? Is it possible for a woman to do that?
Honestly, I've been down that road, and it was, you see where I'm at now.
So what was that like? Okay, so the guy treated you right, everything, but you just wasn't, sexually attracted to this guy. So how does that work?
Not sexually, just like what do I look like walking with you? Like, I don't know. It's just, it's not even. I mean, that's a hard ass fucking question, because it's a nigga that'll treat you right. I mean, that have adored the fuck out of me, and I couldn't get that attraction either, because he was just childish, or you just talk a certain way that I really don't like, and I'm like, nigga, use like real words type shit, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's like, it wasn't, the attraction could never be there, but I know that this nigga will like do whatever, like, you know what I mean, like give his all, you know what I mean? You could tell the person that had a good heart, and then they gonna say, oh, you rather fuck with them niggas and I fuck with me, oh, cause you don't like me, or I'm this, or I'm that. And it's like, honestly, after going through the shit with my husband, it's like, I'll fuck with a ugly nigga any day at this point. Like, cause ugly niggas gonna spoil the fuck. Ugly niggas ain't, man, it ain't even about ugly niggas, cause a nigga could be handsome as fuck and still don't know how handsome he is until he be with somebody. That's just like me.
Yeah.
I didn't know how pretty I was, or how bad people look at me, you know what I mean? Because I still think I want to do, you know, tone up a little bit. I still think I want to work on some shit on my body, but at the same time, bitch, I'm not made like some of these bitches out here, and I ain't no ugly ass bitch. So it's like, people don't really realize how pretty they are, especially if they're not used to that type of attraction. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And men too, because there could be some handsome men out here, and they really don't know how handsome they are unless they feel that this person really loves me for who I am, or this person constantly telling me, or rubbing on my face, or rubbing on my waist, or playing in my hair, or shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, niggas
I always feel like when I see women do shit like that, I feel like that woman is into the dude. Like, sometimes I feel like the woman, if a woman is doing it, like playing in his hair and all that, I feel like she might be more into the dude than he actually into her. I think
not
that
really.
You don't think so?
Hell no, because I'm not gonna lie. Like, every trap nigga, every hard nigga, you say how hard you is, man. A mother is is like a nurturer. So every man need a nurturer, just like every woman need a protector. Your father is your protector.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So doing that shit with a nigga, and if a nigga be trapping all night, he lay in bed, you just rubbing on his hair and shit, man, that shit, he won't say shit, but he'll know, like, it'll make him feel like a comfort. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't really feel like, cause I don't really like niggas hitting on my ass. The fuck? I don't like that shit.
Even if you're in a relationship with the dude?
Man.
Like, why? I don't understand that, bro. Like, that's why I be having these interviews. I need to get to the
My sister say, that's why you singing now, bitch.
Yes, I'm trying to figure it out, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Man, look.
Okay. So, if a girl and a guy in a relationship and the guy don't post her on his social media, but the girl do, does that mean that the guy's cheating in your eyes? Like, if your dude didn't post you on social media, would you feel some type of way if you was posting him?
No, because I'm not posting him. The fuck?
Okay, so why? Give me that.
Because I'm not. That's your social media and this is mine. The fuck? You got your own and I have my own.
Okay, so you wouldn't post, well, you was obviously in love with your husband because you married him, right? So you wouldn't post him on your social media? Like, this is my MCM.
He fucked that up.
But before, we talk about when y'all was in a good place.
Even when we were in a good place, no.
Okay.
Maybe on Snapchat, but any like kind of high, like a high platform, Instagram.
No.
I did Facebook because Facebook is full of family members and shit like that. And I mean, even on Instagram, I'm very photogenic, so I love taking pictures. And my husband was the type of nigga, bitch, you didn't even want to, like, he got to the point he didn't want to take pictures. You know what I mean? Like, when he started fucking around and fucking hoes and shit like that.
That's what I was trying to get at when I asked you the question. Like, if a guy don't post you on his social media, does that necessarily mean that he cheating? And is that the reason why? Like,
I mean, it don't mean that he cheating, but it could mean that he possibly leading these hoes on to think that he not
in a relationship
with nobody.
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's see, 3 years after I was married, none of his side hoes knew he was married.
Wow.
Yeah. So at that point, I mean, I had a side hoe that was so crazy. The bitch said that we were. He said what the bitch was saying. He could have had the both of us if he would have played his cards right.
Okay, so she told you that actually?
Yes, the bitch.
Okay, so
the bitch sent me a porn video of her and my husband.
Okay, so what was the mind state at that time when you got the video?
Man,
did you ever get to a point that you was like, well, fuck it? You thought about it?
Thought about what?
Like being with him and the other girl. I got to ask you shit like that.
She ain't no what? Man, I wish I wouldn't be with no bitch like man. Shit, what? Hey, hell no.
No
that
shit.
Bitch can't do a motherfucking thing for me, bitch. You can move around. Now, I'm with it. If it's a bitch that that I like and it's done. It's presented the way it should be.
But not no sneaking around.
You're not going to find a bitch. Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
We don't need you going to find a bitch. Bitch, you can't even be trusted. No.
Okay.
The bitch sent me a message. I swear to God, this was probably like 3, maybe 4 months ago. Bitch sent me a message said, she said, me, you, and your husband got a baby on the way. Bitch, why are you including me in that? I can care less. Bitch took his phone and sent me a picture of her stomach because he was lying the whole time. The whole time.
That he
this
was...
same side hoe that ruined our marriage, basically.